We just bought a sailboat. It's a 1976 Jeanneau Folie Douce. We found it in the Caribbean island of Grenada. In this video we will show you how we move into it, get it ready for our trip and start sailing the Caribbean.
Stop posing, Anna, just be natural.
Uranie is a 29 feet fiberglass boat with a sloop rig. She has a 21 horsepower Nanny diesel engine. In the front of the boat there's a V-berth for two. Behind it is the head, very simple, without a sink or door. In the center we have a large living space with a big table and seats as well as storage space around it. At the entrance there's a navigation table, aka phone charging station. The boat sleeps a total of 6 if someone cramps in here.
Sleeping spot number 6.
On the port side is the galley. It has a large sink with a 50-liter freshwater bladder.
The Folie Douce was kind of, it was at the time, it was a big boat, 9 meters. It was designed by Jeanneau, which is one of the most innovative French architects, a guy that has made numerous high-end yachts, very high-end yachts, very performance yachts. And so he made this one as an attempt to make a mass production yacht. The boat was very wide. As you can see, you have a fixed table. And nowadays it looks common to have a table. Any boat have table. At the time, no boats had table. At the time, the yachts had table. Between a normal sailing boat and a yacht, you had the difference on the table. So this boat was supposed to be able, and was perfectly able to, and your boat just demonstrates that it could go properly managed, properly sailed, it can go anywhere.
Today is the first night that we're sleeping on the boat, and it first felt very overwhelming because it was full of stuff, but we've been cleaning things out and it looks a bit more tidy now. When we got the boat, it was full of stuff, which in our case was good because we didn't want to buy spare parts and tools, but that meant we had to clean, inventory and reorganize it all. Like we said in the last episode, every boat comes with a project. And the main projects for this boat were building a Bimini and finding a dinghy with an outboard engine. The Bimini was important to us for sun protection while sailing. We built it in the simplest, cheapest way we could think. Someone gave us 2 aluminum bars which we attached to the existing stern rails with U-shaped clamps. Then, Major, a local friend, gave us wood straps which we tied to the structure with cable ties.
It's 2 a.m. and we are doing the Bimini because it's too hot to work during the day, so we need to sleep the night.
Next, we measured and drew the design for the Bimini. Found some cheap outdoor fabric in a hardware store, marked, cut, and got it all sewn by Major. Finally, we added eyelets to it in order to tie it to the structure, and that was it.
Finding a dinghy was not easy. We posted on the local Facebook group and asked in the VHF Cruisers Net. We finally got in touch with Chris, who offered us a $200 dinghy that he was still patching. And since it was the only one we found that was not too big or too expensive, we decided to agree to the deal. We also found a small 2-stroke outboard engine for $45 US. It was sold for parts on the Cruisers Net, but it was kind of running.
Did you find an inverter?
Yes.
What does it mean?
You should be able to get a cheap fridge.
Yay!
Besides the 2 main projects, we also had to install a fridge, change the saltwater pump, clean the fresh water tank,
The hose that goes into a bag.
weld the piece that holds the anchor to the boat,
When you fall in the water wearing this,
service the
water
life
goes
jacket,
in through the
grease the winches. A scuba diver also scraped the hull for us.
When all of this was done, we went for a shakeout sail. We did this to find out if anything else was not working on the boat.
Amidst all the prep, we had a treat here and there. Chocolate factory cake,
Lunch in the bakery.
morning lattes, the national dish of Grenada, oil down.
So this is lambi, this is mac and cheese, this is rice, and this is veg.
Fish from Gouyave, met the Grenadian Hash House Harriers, a local walking group.
Did you open up a coconut?
And also made some time to explore Grenada. This is our walking stick made of bamboo. We visited the Seven Sisters waterfalls. The Etang Lake.
On our way back, we met some Mona monkeys.
They're smart, hey? It's a human, eh?
We also swam in the Concord.
The night before the parking, we said goodbye to our Grenadian friends. We attended a book release party. A book written by Ip, who sold us the boat. We also joined our friend Sydney for a karaoke night, something Grenadians love to do.
Now we were ready for sailing. While we're doing some exercises for staying fit, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next chapter where we start sailing up north.